host, Ebenezer.
Good morning to our viewers across the world. It's 8 a.m. here in Abuja, Nigeria's federal capital. And you're tuned in to the weekend show exclusively on Africa Independent Television. As a program, we bring you the best in lifestyle, sports, politics and entertainment. But first things first, we run you through the headlines of the week. Don't forget to follow the conversation on our social media pages at Weekend Show NG and at Osasu Igbinajon on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. We'll take a short break right now. We'll be right back with the headlines.
Good morning, my name is MC Samm. On this segment of the weekend show, we'll bring you the major headlines of the week. Do you know if you're stranded in any part of this country, you can pass the night in a police station? The only thing is, just go with mosquito net or mosquito coil and something for the boys. The only thing, I don't know if you can spend 1 week there or more. My guest is someone that says he's a comedian by frustration. Ebenezer.
Engineer by profession. Comedian by frustration.
Sorry, comedian by frustration.
Engineer by...
I didn't miss the thing because you don't look any engineer at all.
Happy weekend.
Our first news story for today, Obasanjo write Buhari an open letter. Come to think of this letter stuff, I feel Obasanjo is one of those good students that is going to write 400 story, 400 words.
400 words.
How you spent your holiday in US.
And you know, don't forget that after the expiration of his tenure, he still went back to school. So, you know, when you go to school, you want to practice what you've studied.
Because Goodluck, he sent Goodluck letter.
Yes, he sent to Goodluck.
He has sent to Buhari before.
He has sent to Buhari before. He has sent, maybe if Goodluck had won the other time, maybe he would have sent more. And you know, let me use the word, in the conventional world, you write letter to those you love. Maybe he loves presidents. But I know he raised some security concerns and some issues that he believed that needs urgent attention. And so I think not just maybe just going through the letter. You know, some people read to just reply, not to really absorb. But I think maybe the whole country also should analyze it.
Well, last, do you still have post office? Because me too want to send letter to the president.
My brother, I don't know if the post office is functioning because his own is open letter.
No,
and so he has not been posting.
The problem is, if you write open letter, nobody will read that one.
My brother, no, when Obasanjo writes, but if Obasanjo writes to you, my brother, fear go catch you.
No, if he writes to me, I'll be happy. I don't blow.
You don't blow now.
I don't blow. We have invested 900 billion on power since 2015. Osim Banjo.
What's power?
You know when I see this...
Power is electric?
Yes.
Because I thought like the seat, power.
No.
Okay, 900 billion.
When I calculate this thing, I was like, maybe that money includes the money NEPA used to use and buy fuel. To fuel their gen in their various offices.
For you.
Because no NEPA office don't have light.
You know, as a pastor, as a professor, senior advocate of Nigeria, the vice president, we have no reason to doubt his credibility. 900 billion. But you may just think that maybe there are some forces
that are hijacking this money.
No, not just the money, the power itself. Because they've invested a lot, but sometimes little to show for it. If you check, like if you go to some part of the world, you hear earthquake, after 2 hours they will still have light. But it's only in Nigeria, 2 birds will just fight on your electric pole. Maybe they just urinated on top the pole, and that's all. No more light. So I wonder, 900 billion, they could as well just share it to communities. Everybody afford 1 generator.
Thank you. Like you
power yourself. 900
billion, if you share, everyone will just buy gen, fuel yourself, that kind of thing. Do you know now in Nigeria, for example, you have light 3 days, you'll be feeling like NEPA day strike.
No, you think that, is there any problem? But some parts of Nigeria, they have good electricity supply. And I think we are even helping other people. I don't know if we are still helping Ghana and the rest.
We can't be helping Ghana.
But the issue of electricity, but you know, we have our own role to play. You see people do illegal connection and things like that. So I think we have our own role to play also.
Last, that money, I wish they just share
My
it.
brother, 900
900.
billion.
This
So
country,
far. So meaning
more is still
more
going.
is still coming. Maybe they just give us generator, not transformer.
No one transformer again. Nigeria won't. Governor Makinde makes details of asset declaration public worth over 48 billion naira.
Like, he's just coming to power.
Yes, this is not government money. Do you know one thing? And somebody will now see this kind of news and say vanity upon vanity. See, I like this kind of vanity.
My brother.
I like this kind of vanity.
You know, Nigerians will say, hi, that man, how much did he give you? Say, they told one guy that they gave him 500 million. He said, that man's taking your destiny with 500 million. He said,
how much is the destiny?
How much is the destiny?
How much is destiny?
Destiny that I have not used for like 4 years. Yeah, destiny that has been lying fallow.
48 billion.
As in when Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, everyone is talking about the asset declaration, and people say, how can he have that? He's a businessman, a successful businessman.
Is it oil and gas?
Yes.
Do you know, Olamide, this new...
When we're talking about oil, it's not anointing oil, olive oil.
You know that song Olamide sing, that oil and gas, that song?
Yes.
If you had, this man declared it earlier, his name will make the song.
Okay. So now, when we are talking about bailout fund now, he may not ask the federal government for bailout fund. He will borrow the state money. And maybe just put more interest. And that should be Oyo State, right? And if you check the state, I've been to the state, especially Ibadan. It's only Ibadan you see two churches sharing one window. When Pastor shall praise the Lord, the other church will shout hallelujah. Our shall come. It's not our hallelujah. Our own is coming very soon. So I think a lot need to be done. Now they have a very wealthy governor. Hi. So let's see.
Well, do you know one musician had 30 billion one time. Like he said he had 30 billion. We know your word.
It was just
30, 48.
And when you check like Forbes, they say, okay, Dangote is like how many in the list? Then you wonder,
my brother, people have money in this country.
You did for the list.
No.
You now, you might be in 7 billion 432.
How many will be for this world now? How many will be for this world now?
Some people, their own will come out in the next world.
But the one thing that...
But the CCB say they've not verified.
No.
You know when you have small money, it's easy to verify.
Where you want to go confirm? Highest, that woman is owing me change. They have not paid me. You just calculate it.
He has properties in South Africa, different parts of the world.
Do you know my problem now is the APC people? I saw APC complain that they should. How did he get this kind of money? I'm like, somebody came out clean to say this is what I have. People are still attacking him. When people are transporting money with bullion van and we don't know any source.
And the most important thing, if you declare your asset, you tell people the source and just make it open. Like me, I'm what? Let's just go to the next slide.
No, let's leave what you're worth. Let's leave what you're worth. Like
I'm not worthless with my brother.
Child rapists to be castrated by chemicals.
Is it in Nigeria?
Ukraine.
In Ukraine.
In Ukraine.
Okay, if you rape a child,
yeah.
Did they define who is a child?
Anybody below 18.
Below 18?
Yes.
Okay, that's a child. But okay, because some people are 30-something, they are children of God. So, okay, those ones, no problem. So, below 18. But I think it's a very good punishment. You know, prison is not enough. Because men can, you are a man now.
Yes.
A man can go to prison, no problem. But anything that has to do with castrating him, with the use of chemical.
I think that person won't prefer death sentence.
My brother, that person is just like a governor that has been impeached. He has no office. He has a title, but he's officeless.
Officeless.
I think if they can bring it to this part of the world, they say, okay, so you just see somebody just moving, you think they'll be asking, Oga, when are you getting married? You know that he has officially
been impeached. He has been impeached. Hey. I wish they should just adopt this in Nigeria.
But they say chemical.
That
type of chemical.
My brother, I don't want to know. As far as it's just about impeachment of that office, it's very good. Let's go to entertainment. Beyonce features Yemi Alade, Whiskey, Tiwa Savage, others in Lion King album. These are guys like are making us proud.
They are doing very well.
They're making us proud. Somehow, if I come to think of, do you have those guys' number? I want to credit their accounts.
Beyonce.
No.
Which one?
They are Whiskey.
Whiskey.
Yes.
I tried sending Whiskey money the other day, but his account has been switched off. I've been trying to reach him.
I mean, the thing is telling me busy. He's telling me busy. No,
Stingy people and excuses. No, but come to think of it, Nigerian music has really evolved. Those days, we listened to Western songs, but today, we listen more to our songs because, and if you check the development, we have Wizkid, we have on this song we have Yemi Alade. We also have I know Wizkid and what's her name? Tiwa. They are very close, and now Wizkid is now becoming close to Beyonce. You understand?
And that guy has one kind of anointing. Oh.
He has an anointing.
That guy has one kind of anointing.
You know, one of the baby's mama just cried out of recent.
Let's leave that story for another day. Game of Thrones break record with 32 Emmy nomination. He deserve it. See, let me tell you something. The way Game of Thrones trend, Nollywood should give it best Nollywood film because even Nigeria watch Game of Thrones by Nollywood.
I know you must have watched it. You must have seen the movie Game of Thrones. And you know Nigeria, we jump on every trend. See Game of Thrones, some churches even were playing it. They just use it to link to the days of Jesus on earth. And if you don't watch it, as if you've committed a crime. It's just like this facial app that came, that everyone wants to look old.
Talking of church, you may see one church program. Tap into your Games of Thrones. Crusade 3 nights.
You know the kind of places you see those programs.
Sapele.
We Sapele. Go to Marabana. You say, landlord, give me time. Now you build the house. But they've done well. Though I've not seen the movie. I'm one of those faithful Nigerians. All I watch is Nigerian movies. I'm patriotic.
Me, it's only Super Story I used to watch.
Super Story. And the only match I watch is Super Eagles. I know we'll talk about it later.
Talking of Super Eagles, and in sports.
Yeah.
So Nigeria beat Tunisia for 3rd place.
Nigeria. I was so excited because when we watch, you know, Otedola and Dangote promised them, I can't really place amount on the, how much did he say again? I know some millions.
Yes.
For each goal. You know that match we are supposed to win Algeria.
Let's do that one.
You know that our defender, he has this face like he looks like Algerians.
So
he thought they passed to him to score his teammate. He didn't know that.
So because of money now, just
my brother. Did see it was an own goal, but we didn't give up. So we came back strong, and we defeated Tunisia. But
it's not a surprising thing. In history now, now we have carried Thor like 8 times. They do bronze for us.
But what I think CAF and FIFA should look into it. If you carry third like 5 times, then you convert it to gold.
Thank you.
You put
no, this one is even 8. So you just make us like the second winner or
yes, 8 times. It's just like
times.
What I even want now, like presidential election self. The person that comes first, second, third, this one now will be president, this one now will be vice. The other one now can be Senate president. Then the other one now, no, fourth, they should go and protest from fourth position.
But the thing is, I'm happy for the Super Eagles because, okay, out of, is it 32 nations, we came third. I know in Warri they say we know they carry last.
We know they carry last.
So third is something.
Third is something. If you check, we changed our goalkeeper for the 3rd place match because a lot was said about the goalkeeper. So we had to use a younger goalkeeper. I think this our goalkeeper is about 20 years old. He's very, very young. Very.
As in, guy.
That's one of the youngest goalkeepers that Nigeria has ever had.
That guy is like my junior brother's mate, as our last born. Oh, no.
And
that
the guy did very well. I saw the youthfulness in his spirit.
Even in his face.
Why they talk like say they doubt me?
I did support you. In his face.
I remember when they played, was it under 17 also, and they went to the Villa on a lighter note. One comedian said, so when the president saw them, he said, okay, you people are just under 17, so we can't give you people up to 10 million. Well, I said, not talk like that. I'm not young though. Now, coach, give us age, you.
Talking of that age thing, you know, I feel if one Nigeria, God forbid, dies, they will write real age. Passed away 59 years in football, 32.
No, but they are actually young. Oh.
No, very young set of people.
We had this, is it Chukwueze also that plays
No, that is a real young
Spain.
guy.
That guy is young and very mobile. I must say, Nigerians, they made us proud.
Yes, I'm talking of Nigerians. Mikel retired also. I think that is his last competition for us. So we are grateful to Mikel.
I actually thought he had retired before. It's just that he had not written it. I think it's just now he wrote it.
No, he just realized. He just realized that he's a retired person.
That's from Super Eagles.
No.
Okay.
That's all we have for you this week. Ebenezer, thanks for coming. I know we no ask for handshake. No ask for handshake.
I feel they go now.
No, wait. Please sit tight, don't go anywhere, don't touch your remote. The only reason you should be touching your remote is in case you want to increase volume, because we have more coming up next year on the weekend show.